with how insane this difficulty is right now. Something was telling me after my 20th attempt that if I actually record the Bloodborne from Soft Gods might shine a light on me and let me pass this ridiculous, insanely hard fight. This has to be, I mean, obviously I've played through the entirety of the game by this point. And yeah, this has got to be the most frustrating boss yet. So we are in the Great Ithil Chalice, the one where you're supposed to get the fight against the Dumerian Queen for the trophy that I'm hunting for, and I did all the other requirements, and now this is basically where I'm at. So this is layer 1, which is so insane. It's literally the first layer of this dungeon, and it is the Dumerian Descendant. I think the hardest part of this fight is the arena, just being a long, annoying hallway with a bunch of pillars. It makes it a little bit difficult, but I found a strategy. I literally, you don't understand the pain and agony. I had this boss down to a complete one-shot. Like, I'm talking about, like, I could have just shot a bullet or one light attack and I would have had him done. And he did a jump attack, dodging my bullet and then jumping on top of my head. I didn't have enough time to react and roll. And yeah, that was the end of that. So pretty frustrating overall. And now here I am giving it another try. So I have the strategy of dodging to the right, trying to only dodge backwards in certain instances where I need to create distance and heal. But overall, it should be a wrap. I've got the strategy. The parry is a little weird. Like, you kind of want to wait until he charges at you to really parry. The camera is also really bad in this fight. As you can see, it like did some weird stuff right there. He's also very quick with his dodges, so it makes it a little bit harder. But see, like, sometimes that parry will end with a visceral. See, you got to be careful too, because if he even hits you once with that attack, he'll just continue. Like, you see how he missed and then he didn't keep swinging, but if he would have hit that, he would have swung like 30,000 times. So it's an interesting fight. See, he hit me, all of a sudden he never stops. So, like, I mean, it's kind of a war of attrition in a lot of ways, or just a war of patience. How I missed that, I have no idea. Like, I know that I could ignite the fire paper and it'll probably help a little bit, but I don't really want to use all my fire paper. Oh, come on. Once he hits you too, like, the thing about this boss that's really, really annoying, like, not just obviously his second phase is really frustrating, but each of his hits are like complete staggers. So your character stops whatever animation he's doing, whether it's an attack or a roll. He stops completely because you got hit. So you have to, like, spam whatever animation you're trying to do, which is usually a roll. Because otherwise, like right here, see, I was dodging that whole time, but because I missed, that's it. It's just hard because of these pillars, right? So, like, typically I would have been able to get away from that, but it's also really annoying in this game where when you dodge and you're locked on while dodging, it is very weird directionally. Like, whether it's dodging backwards or to the sides. Sometimes you'll dodge straight into the enemy while you're trying to dodge to the side or backwards. Like in that case, I was trying to dodge behind the pillar to whiff the attack and then heal, and instead I dodged to the left in front of the pillar, which landed me right in front of him, and that was the end of that. So I also think I didn't pick up my echoes that time, so yeah. Alright. Yeah, I missed 180,000 echoes. That's a bummer. How did that hit me? Now the viscerals are the strongest attacks by far. They do so much damage. They're just like, it's hit or miss, you know? And like, if you get a visceral, you want to be as close as possible, because otherwise you literally have like a second or two to actually respond to the stagger. Oh, dude. And I've heard that there's like a method. Come on. I heard there's a method to stop his second phase, but you gotta be like really clever about it by getting like behind him and then charged R2ing while he's like separating his blades. But I've tried it. The one time I tried it, it actually worked, but I wasn't able to keep it going, so he ended up just going into his second phase. But the second time and the third time I tried it, it didn't work, or I just wasn't quick enough. I don't know. Hello? See, and that, so like one thing I noticed about Bloodborne pretty quickly is that the tracking of the opponents is like actually kind of insane. Like he spun, he was nowhere near like facing front, and yet he still hits me with that. Why did he jump just now? What was that? It just screwed me out of a visceral, bro. I was at his front. Oh, come on. Don't do me like this. Every time I get to this phase, the game, like, just screws me. How did I miss that Molotov? Let me know. Gotcha, bitch. Alright. I've got to be patient here, folks. This phase is so gnarly, though. I'm not gonna lie. It's a very difficult fight. Woo, that was really close. No! I'd love to know how I missed that. Oh, this might be the one. I told you guys, look. The second that I record, I'm gonna get lucky. There you go. Wow. Listen, this was like 25 attempts. And then I record, and 2 attempts later, here we go. That's actually insane, guys. Let me save that clip, because that to me was probably one of the hardest boss fights in the game. Like, once you know the strategy, it's just a matter of applying it. For instance, I knew that dodging to his towards him to his right, or to our right, his left, I knew that strategy was, you know, viable, and it was what I noticed was getting me some decent hits. And the viscerals do so much damage that if you can get at least 2 or 3 of them throughout the fight, it really helps chunk that damage. But he just kept on getting me with some nonsense, and yeah, that's pretty satisfying to actually end that fight, because that took me I mean 25 attempts, but that's having to leave and go farm and restock things, and you know, yeah, it took some time to do that. I was trying not to fall into this. I think this weapon is not good against the kin. Why didn't I reset so I can get my blood vials back? I messed up a little bit. Gotta find my way back to the lamp. I think I could go up the ladder. Why does that charged R2 take so long? Fucking 10 minutes to charge this shit. Yeah, I know. This feels way slower than it ever felt before. Right. Yeah, no, keep hitting me. Yeah. Normal enemies, guys. That's normal, regular, everyday enemies. By the way. Get the hell out of here. There's probably a lamp here, actually. Yeah, I used a lot of blood vials, damn. I did get 2 stone chunks, but I think I need way more than that. Yeah, I need 5 more. Oh man. And that's just to +9. I'm not gonna be able to get +10 in this playthrough anyway. Damn, they all take chunks. Yeah, I mean, basically, I could just finish the game, but I'm trying to do this to get the fight against the queen. I think the next fight is, who they say the next one is? Is it the Dark Beast or... Dark Beast or, I forget. Yeah, I might end the video there. I mean, I only started recording because I knew once I put it on tape, I knew immediately that it would only be a couple of attempts. That's why I said it before I started. I was like, it's just my luck. Like, that's just how it goes for me. If I didn't start recording, it would have been another like 10 attempts before I would have got that done. Ah. Alright. There's usually something good on the bottom of these. Hello? Okay, yeah, right, dude. Stupid. I like the little backhand throw. Like somehow he had two in his hand at once. Sounds like an ambush. Yep. Looks like some nonsense down there for nothing. Tempering damp blood gem. Bunch of spiders. That's gonna be annoying. guess it's better than the rats, though. I hate the rats. Damn, that spider hit hard as hell. I'm not trying to die here to some damn spiders, bro. Ritual Blood 4? That's pretty good. Too bad I'm not doing any more dungeons. Don't really need it. So that was the prize of this entire area, I'm assuming. And he just fell through the map. Alright, dude. Oh, I say I hate rats, and then this is what I get blessed with. A lot of blood vials, that's cool. Two mold 5s. Five 2 molds. Damn. I guess I don't need to explore the side rooms moving forward because I'm not doing any more dungeons after this. Don't really need the materials, to be honest. It's kind of a waste of my time. that a shortcut or something? Alright. Well, quick little 30-minute Bloodborne thing. Hope you enjoyed the video so far. Subscribe for some more content. I mean, obviously I do video game content, mostly from soft games and stuff like that, but also we'll have some other content up pretty soon. So, till the next time, take care of yourselves. Peace.